It is clear that the Libyan people are eager to move forward with the transition to democracy, and their most central expectation of the United Nations is that we will support them in doing so.
We will now begin its consideration of...
While UNSMIL had encouraged the NTC Electoral Committee to ensure that the right to vote should be as inclusive as possible, the law excludes members of armed forces from voting. There is also a need for measures to ensure the participation of internally displaced people in the electoral process. It is particularly welcome that the law includes a formula, albeit a modest one, to ensure participation of women in the National Congress, as UNSMIL had urged.
Item 2 of the agenda.
Of utmost importance to the successful conduct of elections nationwide is, of course, a positive evolution of the security situation. The Libyan authorities well recognize that their foremost challenge is to address the future of the revolutionary fighters and the wide circulation of weapons, and to develop professional state security institutions under civilian control.
Members of the Council.
The new government faces tremendous challenges and a heavy legacy from the former regime as it tries to tackle illegal migration and smuggling, effective border control, proliferation of weapons, and the need to reverse policies of long-standing discrimination among minority communities and foster national reconciliation among tribes.
Before them.
Since the High Commissioner for Human Rights and I briefed the Council on 25th of January, further information regarding torture and ill treatment of detainees, including deaths in custody, has come to light through non-governmental organizations and UNSMIL's own visits to places of detention. I and my colleagues have discussed immediate measures to prevent further incidents of torture and mistreatment in several meetings with the Prime Minister, the Minister of Justice, and other ministers and senior officials.
Document S/2012.
The deteriorating security situation in Syria has led to an influx of refugees entering Libya via the Egyptian border. At the Saloum border crossing, UNHCR has provided stranded Syrians with more than 4,000 meals, while IOM has been supporting with medical treatment and some non-food items. Within Libya, UNHCR is assisting local support organizations in their efforts to cope with new arrivals through technical assistance in registration, providing non-food items and support for vulnerable individuals.
ونعلم أن بعضهم يتآمر. في الأيام القليلة الماضية ألقينا القبض على عدد من الخلايا المسلحة التي كانت تخطط لأعمال تخريب وتفجيرات في طرابلس. هناك أموال يرسلها عملاء القذافي من الخارج إلى ليبيا لإثارة الفتن والتخريب. أناشد هذه الدول أن تتعاون معنا، ولا بد هناك. أنا أعطيتك لما كان